The city of Dallas, Texas, the location for the Spurs. Two guys whose games just get stronger every season. DeJounte Murray and Keldon Johnson are ready to go as they gear up for the action at American Airlines Center. Spurs, Mavs, just moments away right after this.
They gon' know me as legendary. In the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option.
How about that pass? Come on, that was amazing. Nice.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the star's prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, DA. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Kristaps Porzingis.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The guard pair, Murray and White. Jakob Poeltl out there with Young. And it's Johnson in at the three, the small forward. And for Dallas, and the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Luka Doncic out there with Burke, and it's Hardaway in at the three spot. And they say, Clark, that teams can't look ahead, but the last game of the regular season, that's got to be hard.
It's really hard. It's a long, long regular season, and it's natural to feel some restlessness, some anxiousness to move on to the playoffs. You got to keep it moving if you're a player.
Burke. The shot will not fall. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Hardaway, no good. Outside, White. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Reggie Bullock.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Doncic against Murray. Doncic looking it over. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now here's Murray. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here's Bullock following the score by DeJounte Murray. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Here's Doncic. And Poeltl sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Poeltl, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
White goes in. Poeltl sets the pick for Murray with the drive. It's rebounded by Dallas, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's Bullock, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Here's Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
As a teenager, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka scored, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers
Take a break.
on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Free throws good from Doncic. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now here's Johnson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Porzingis passes to Bullock. Doncic left side for Murray. Doncic no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And it's White missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And White kicks to Poeltl. Pass to Murray. 11 feet away. They get it back. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to Golden State.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Now here's White. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Poeltl, and the layup is good.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Bullock passes to Doncic. Murray with the defensive effort.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
White finds Murray. Back to White. Five to shoot. Outside for Murray. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Doncic.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Outside Hardaway. Moves back up. And Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 6.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. Extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hands.
It's a T-shirt Monday. for your Mavericks dance team.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Second in steals, 12th in fast break points. And for the team scoring numbers, not a strong point for them this year. Top 20 in the league. They could use a little bit better ball movement and a lot more focus.
And with that steals ranking you talked about, Greg, their defense has been a major strength for them. I mean, they cause all sorts of headaches for their opponents. Walker dishes to Forbes. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Passes to McDermott. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Walker in the post. Brown on him. Walker's shot is off.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. A putback.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here is Forbes. Brunson covering. Powell against Walker. The layup off target. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The pass to Eubanks. Pass to Vassell. Walker in the corner. Shoots over Brown. Misses off the left iron. And so Brown will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Finney-Smith. Brunson up top. Brown feeling it out a bit to the middle, and Brown throws it down.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Spurs trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Vassell, the pass to McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. Brown kicks to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Launches it. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Brown. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Passes it to Eubanks. Poked away. Shoots over Brown. The pass to Forbes. There's the pick. Shot from free throw range. That one a little long.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Runs in the pass to Powell. And here's Brown outside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Walker. A shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. .35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Vassell. Pass to Eubanks. Here's McDermott. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Brown. Here's Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Brunson against Walker. Brunson with it. Down low. Fires for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And big man Kristaps Porzingis not resting on his laurels. He describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Young. Keldon Johnson is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
White, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Derek White.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Primo, the pass to Young. And Young with the stuff.
Boy, Thaddeus Young does a nice job setting the screen silently and then rolling effectively so he gets a chance to score on the backside.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Murray, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down.
For Dallas, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. San Antonio making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in.
Luka Doncic at the line for one.
That free throw good from Doncic. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Young passes to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Porzingis has got the ball. He kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Now Hardaway. Now Porzingis. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Kleba, no good. And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. 9-point game. Young, right side. Three-pointer. Kleba with the rebound. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And it's Bullock missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Forbes kicks to Pirtle. Young inside. He's guarded by Bullock. Off with the layup. Dallas leading by 9. Porzingis passes to Bullock. Doncic left side. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's White, dishes it to Pirtle, and that one is good. Pirtle's got 8.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
Up top, Bullock. White covering. Bullock passes to Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Timeout, Spurs. Quick loud and sexy wants a t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
some changes here for the Mavericks. Brown's checked in for Porzingis, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Spurs trailed by 11. White dishes to Forbes. Back to White. Young sets a screen for White. And Young kicks to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Back to Young. Cuts off the pass. Here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside Hardaway. Brown with a screen on White. 13 feet away. No good off the front iron.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Forbes the pass to Pirtle. The dish to White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And like a lot of young players, Clark, White's consistency on offense is tethered to his jump shot.
Yeah, in many ways it is, Kevin. He's strong off the dribble. He likes to get to the basket, but he needs to refine that jump shot to set up his drive a little better.
And that one falls for White.
You know, White was a late first-round pick in 2017, and I think he brought a little edge, plays with a chip on his shoulder, and it served him well. That can actually be the case for a lot of players in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And both free throws good for White.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Passes it to Powell. Doncic outside. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Doncic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought to me. He is lights out from that distance.
And here's McDermott. 9 points last game out. Outside, White fires the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
McDermott passes to Eubanks. Here is Forbes, guarded by Doncic. And Forbes kicks to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Not going to go that time. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
That one falls for Brunson. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me. Born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Now, here's Walker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Brown with a screen on Walker. And the pass to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic outside. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 21.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now, here's Walker. There's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the
Shooting
layup.
percentage.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's good from Walker. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein comes in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Doncic. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Spurs trailed by 13. 1:39 left in the first half. Vassell, the pass to McDermott. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
No good from Finney Smith.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Walker surveying the floor. Pass to McDermott. Here's Primo. He gets it in there.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Primo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein. For San Antonio, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Josh Primo at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Murray's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Here's Finney-Smith over to the left wing. Three-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first half. It's Dallas up by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Dallas Mavericks. Now, Shaq, we need you to provide sound effects. They took the reins in the first half, galloping ahead. Now, soaring like an eagle.
That's not an eagle. That's a pterodactyl.
They hope they don't lay an egg.
I literally cannot believe we just did that.
Don't be jealous, Kenny.
Can you give me that egg sound effect again?
Oh.
And now let's analyze this first half. It's been all Luka Doncic, just doing whatever he wants out there.
All I can say, he's been MFPS, and that stands for most frequent prolific scorer. If you don't know anything about me, he's been efficient. He's really the man driving the force of their offense. Look, when he's rolling like this, good luck slowing him down.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the post players for them, Kleba and Porzingis. Trey Burke is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic with it, outguarded by Murray. Top of the key, Porzingis. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Porzingis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. Murray finds White. Back to Murray. White, a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's on Porzingis.
And you look at Young, and clearly he's a little undersized when he gets inside, but he knows how to create contact and use his body effectively.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And while Young is serviceable at the line, not terrible, there's still a lot of room for improvement.
He hits the second from the line. Dallas leading by 13. Burke with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Doncic outside. Off target from three-point range. And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Murray against Doncic. And Murray, here we go. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Now here's Burke, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Kleba finds Hardaway. Clock at 6. Over Johnson. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Murray. Stolen away. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Burke. Doncic with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Burke. Porzingis trying to get free. Burke can't get it to go.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Outside, White. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in.
Nice selection that time by White. Going to the floater. Every guard needs to have that in his back pocket.
Allowing and crazy fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
He's checked in for Dallas. The Spurs also with the sub. Walker's checked in for White. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Drills it from outside.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Porzingis with the steal, and here they come. The three. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Now the pass to Walker. Screen by Young. Walker dishes to Young. And Murray, here we go. Over Kleba. They grab their own miss. Outside for Murray. Sinks the triple. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to Bullock. Lets the three fly. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 14. The 11-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Johnson over to help. Porzingis finds Doncic. And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Young's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Murray. Back to Young. Shoots over Doncic. Bank shot. No good. Dallas leading by 14. He dishes it to Bullock. Back to Doncic. For Murray. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. He's definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. He's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Hardaway. Then for the Spurs, Eubanks, he's checked in for Purdy. Vassell comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Murray. Johnson surveying the floor. Inside. Here's Eubanks. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Eubanks got his first basket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside. And probably surprising to scouts, Johnson has played power forward quite a bit.
Well, you know, he's not as tall as most power forwards, but he's really cut up. He's bouncy, he's energetic, fearless, and he's really a mismatch for most other forwards.
San Antonio with the ball after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And taken away by Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Here's Eubanks. Headed by Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Doncic. And it's Sterling Brown in for Reggie Bullock. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And so Brown will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Primo. He's covered by Brown. Primo with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Brown, no good on the shot. And the Spurs going the other way now. Pass to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Eubanks the pass to McDermott. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Forbes. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brown outside. Swiped away. Here's Primo. He's covered by Brown. There's the pass to Vassell. Here's Eubanks. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. Those three-pointers off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal.
And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season.
Shooting percentage.
5th, the Mavericks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots. And that continues to be the goal.
That free throw missing. White, he's checked in for San Antonio. No luck that time either.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Brunson. Over White. Brunson, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Pass to McDermott. Here's Primo. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Brunson.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Passes it to Cauley Stein. Feeds it to Brown. Here's Brunson. Dallas again missing. Spurs trail by 17. And there's the pass to Primo. Kicks it to White. shoots over Brown, and it's blocked by Brown, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Murray's checked in. .41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 3. Here's Vassell. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Ball's knocked loose. Finney Smith kicks to Cauley-Stein. Brunson the pass to Brown. Here's Finney Smith. Left side, Brown. And it's Brown missing. Here's Vassell. McDermott for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 17. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Good D, good pull. Understand something, one shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals, that's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd right there.
Yeah, and there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for San Antonio, Murray and Walker are the guards. Johnson is out there with Young, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Walker's shot is off.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Yep, that one goes in there. 8 points for Porzingis.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Murray. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bullock, a beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Walker. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Burke in for Hardaway. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Johnson. Doncic right side. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Young, a screen on Powell. Primo, the pass to Young. That's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Doncic dishes to Powell. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Burke can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Now here's Walker to stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
Lonnie Walker the fourth.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Burke, the pass to Doncic. Tries from 10. Drained for 2 points. 37 points for Luka Doncic.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Johnson outside. Pass to Primo. Got a hand on it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Bullock passes to Kleba, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And there's the feed to Burke, stolen by Walker. On the wing, Johnson. Burke covering. Pass to Forbes. Now Young. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And you know, Young is no stranger to overcoming aggressive defense, guys. That's just an example of his experience coming into play.
To the paint, here's Doncic. Ejected by Young. And a wide open look for Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Dallas calls timeout. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons. And you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
A different look for Dallas. Brown is checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Sterling Brown in for Trey Burke. Between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Takes the three. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Brown against Murray. Going inside, and it's blocked by Brown, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Eubanks.
Jakob Poeltl.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Young finds Johnson. Murray outside. Lets it fly. Nice shot by Poeltl.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Brown, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Brown with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Brown, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
White the pass to Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong.
At the line for the Spurs.
And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Greg along with the foul. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Moses Brown. Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. No good on the second free throw. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He he understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
One shot.
Throw good, Murray.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
Now here's Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Johnson outside. White up top. Guarded by Hardaway. 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Mavericks leading by 22. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And a deep three from Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Dallas.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
I don't think we can overstate how significant that was for them today. I mean, beating a conference opponent 3 out of 4 times, that's no easy feat.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Passes to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Kleba. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.